There was a cave hidden deep in the Blackwood Mountains, a place the locals refused to speak about. They called it the Whispering Hollow. This ominous chasm had been the subject of many a hushed conversation, whispered tales of hikers who ventured in and never returned. The local lore was as thick and impenetrable as the forest that surrounded the cave. Whispers of voices, soft yet insistent, were said to emanate from its depths, calling out in tones so familiar they sent chills down the spine. Enter our intrepid explorers, Jake, Emily, and Connor. Now they were no ordinary folk. Seasoned hikers, they had braved many a treacherous trail and scoffed at the face of danger. To them, the Whispering Hollow was just another local legend, a silly tale spun to scare children and tourists. The idea of a cave that whispered was laughable, at best. So armed with nothing but their skepticism and a thirst for adventure, they decided to explore the Whispering Hollow. As they approached the cave, a sense of unease hung in the air. The entrance was a jagged wound in the rock, gaping and black, a stark contrast to the lush greenery around. The air grew colder, carrying a damp, mouldy scent that seemed to seep into their very bones. Their flashlights, usually reliable guides in the darkness, barely cut through the inky blackness as they stood at the mouth of the cave. Despite their bravado, they couldn't shake off the feeling of dread that seemed to cling to the cave like a second skin. The deeper they ventured, the more the cave seemed to come alive around them. The walls seemed to breathe, and the air felt stale and heavy, as though it had been trapped for centuries. Their flashlights barely cut through the darkness as they stepped inside. Little did they know that this was just the beginning of a journey that would change their lives forever. The deeper they went, the more the walls seemed to breathe. A shiver of anticipation trickled down their spines as they ventured further into the abyss. The cave